So guys, in today's video we're going to be going over what the graphics in Rust looks like back in 2013 and what they look like today. Now guys, of course it matters what graphics you can run while playing, and the performance of the game is only getting better, more than almost any game has ever done. They even went from doors teleporting open and closed to you. I mean, like, come on, the doors went from teleporting across the map to working normally within like 5 years. Now guys, all jokes aside though, the game does seem to be improving their graphics every day and are adding to it almost weekly. The last improvement was to their water, and they even finally added waves. So now let's take a look at the community. Like I said earlier, the graphics were always very basic to start with, and you could clearly tell that they were focused on other aspects of the game other than graphics. This didn't mean the game was trash or looked bad. With very basic rocks, grass, trees, and the sky, it was just very basic as well. What does that mean? This didn't mean the game was trash or looked bad with very basic rocks, grass, trees, and the sky was very basic too. Now guys, bad graphics don't necessarily mean a game's trash. It means that the game developers are focusing on other more important aspects of the game before focusing and honing in on quality and graphics. So this was all normal to a brand new game, and the developers, including Helk, told the community that they were going to focus on getting the graphics up to a good standard as fast as possible after the base of the game was laid down. So guys, I know you've been waiting for this, let's take a look at some clips and compare them. The developers of the game have changed the look of it almost completely, as on Rust Legacy you spawned nowhere near the water and the look of the game was so bad that nodes were just a chunk of color. But compared to now in 2020, you spawn on a beach and nodes are a combined mixture of over 4 colors and have a unique design, so you can tell each type of node apart from each other. Now guys, moving on to this clip, hitting a tree in Rust has completely changed from just looking straight at a tree and being scared that you would die from having no background to hitting a tree while looking around at the wonderful realistic looking environment. And number 3, even the crafting menu has changed from a block of words saying what you can craft to a full-on menu with suggested crafting items or the most useful items that you'll need to get started on your first 1000th map wipe. Updating the crafting menu also allowed for crafting spears or bows during PvP because of the easy to navigate system, and alongside the custom sounds for each gun, it's also a good idea to at least have something to use to defend yourself if you're going up against an AK or semi. And now for the next clip we've got, what about the bleeding and dying graphics? Have they changed? Big time. From a red screen to sound effects, and also the lower your health means the more bleeding you can see on your screen. You also lose some of your vision, making everything blurry instead of your screen going red and you dying. What about the look of your base? Everyone likes to take pride in showing off a massive compound with multiple airlock. So this next update was something a lot of players like to see. You know, they changed the look of the doors completely from a flat sheet of metal to an actual door that looks like it's been constructed with multiple pieces of metal. Opening a door in Legacy looked like the door teleported open and closed, but now you see the door move from one spot to the other at a reasonable speed with nice graphics. Now the motion of swinging an axe has changed dramatically as well. It no longer looks like it doesn't hit the node. Adding this to the game definitely made the game seem smoother. Now, you're probably wondering, what about animals? This is another big change to the game. Not only their looks, but their movement has been changed as well. Deers now look a lot more skinnier and realistic than deers stuck out in the desert struggling for food, and they no longer move in random spikes of movement, and not all run faster than a human can. Up next are monuments. They've changed from looking pretty boring to looking like an actual building that matches the area of placement on the map and having everything do something, so there's no longer a 50% chance of a monument being a full waste of time. The game developers and designers have also been working hard on the game so that you see the water flowing around and forming little waves as you run through it or just passing through rivers. To complement all that, the game also has made the trees look unbelievably realistic compared to what they were, as they now move in the wind and you can now finally see the tree swaying back and forth, whilst for the tree itself actually showing some sort of bark design. Do you remember joining the game and seeing a black loading screen? Nowadays, instead of looking at that and getting annoyed, you're now greeted with a detailed color screen which is meant to be so advanced that it tells you what is loading and how fast you're loading it. Alongside this, Rust has made an amazing looking home screen that is genuinely a lot better than what it was in Legacy. They've also made every little aspect of the game more detailed and just put so much more effort in general. Personally, this is why I love the game and can never get enough of it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed, a sub is appreciated along with a like and maybe even a comment. It's up to you. With that being said, I'll see you next time on The Grind.